What's up, guys? Welcome to the Maintenance Man channel. Thanks for coming back. These are my five not most hated tools, but five tools I just hate. And I'm sure the list could go longer. I do a lot of tools that I enjoy using. But these are ones that I don't. And we'll just start off with the Huskies. Now, these look like a regular pair of pliers, but in actuality, they came with rubber things on here to, not mar up any surfaces whenever you're working on plumbing. But right out of the package, they basically crumbled on me. And then it comes with two new ones, but they don't do anything either. So it worked out terribly. Best thing to do if you're in that situation, honestly, is you can get some electrical tape and just start wrapping these jaws up. You could dedicate just one pair of pliers like this and just wrap them up quite a few times, do both sides. And then on top of that, you can also put a towel or a rag or paper towels, and you should be good to go to crank down on whatever you need. But the electrical tape comes in handy. Other than that, they're just a junky pair of pliers, to be honest with you. Up next are these crescent wrenches made by Crescent. I know Wira has one like this. I bought this because it was cheaper and to see if it was really worth saving me any time. And I thought maybe, like, when I was working on boiler pumps and stuff, to get some of the nuts off or whatever, could save you in a pinch but then you just end up using it like a regular crescent wrench, basically. And it just, I don't know, it's gimmicky. It's not like poorly built or anything. It's just like, you get in those situations and you'll probably end up using a ratchet and sockets and stuff. So I honestly never really got to use this how it was intended to be used. And I just kind of threw it in my home kit for now and honestly just use it as regular crescent wrenches. Next up is Klein. This is the reversible insulated screwdriver. You got the flathead and Phillips. So, like, I don't like Klein screwdrivers. This is a pretty neat design, though. I do like the design of this and the thought of this. I thought to keep one screwdriver in my bag. But this is typical Klein. If you can see the head, every single flathead I've ever had by Klein, they always end up twisted. And it's not because I'm using them. You can see, I'm not using this thing as a pry bar or anything. I'm using it on electrical outlets and faceplates. And it just, this I see happen to, that's why I got rid of the other insulated Klein screwdrivers I had. Is the flathead tip bent on them. Now this is more or less, I mean, is it still usable? Yeah, but it's bent so much that, like, it's garbage to me. You can use it as a Phillips head. The Phillips head works out well. But I like Klein tools for the most part. I've always been disappointed in their screwdrivers. Just something, and this is in no particular order. Next up is this style of wire strippers. They are handy, okay? They serve their purpose, but me personally, like, I used to look at these come in like kits a lot of times with like automotive wiring and stuff. They just throw these in there, and I used to think these were like crappy, but honestly they're probably the nicer of the two, and it's mostly because of where just the crimp is. You know, to me it's annoying to always have to go in like that. I mean, because sometimes you're just at a weird angle, and it's nice that the crimps are up here on the top. You still have your thread cutters all through there, a good assortment. You still have a wire cutter. Now, granted, like the stripper on this is a little better than this one, but both of these tools are kind of like backups to like your regular, if you're stripping wire, I'm just going to have a pair of these. And then if I'm stripping and crimping, I have a designated set of just crimpers, but I would rather roll with these. I mean, these are nice handles and everything, but if I'm going to strip wires, I'm going to use regular wire strippers. These are nice in a pinch. They're there. At least you can do it, and it's easier to get just a piece of wire through as opposed to when you got two wires, shoved into. I'm not saying that's how you have to do it, but sometimes it's just where it's at, and it's easier if it's on the tip. It's more convenient to be on the tip. I used to think these were junk, and within the last 2 years probably, I like having a pair, you know, in my electrical bag or just my everyday go bag, or a lot of times, like if I got a little project, I have these little Husky totes. They have outside pockets you could put stuff in. Inside, you're driving around in the car, you got tools in that. You can close it up like that so it could roll around. I mean, these are nice little bags. I got two of them. They work out well. These all day over this style. That's just my opinion. So that is 4. Lastly, these do serve a purpose, the smaller Allen keys. But these are more like, what I used to keep on my bicycle, mountain bike. Keep a pair in the bag. It's nice now that they make it where the metric will undo the SAE and vice versa, because they know odds are you're going to have to pull these keys out to really do a lot of maintenance work, in particular, just maintenance. So what I suggest is you could go to Ross's. They sell a 3-pack of this, comes with a carabiner and connectors. I'm not saying they're the best, but it's $4.99, $5. So you get the big one. Then you could buy like a nice, I think they're nice. This is just Eklund USA, hex keys, Allen keys, T-handled Allen keys. Or you could go with the classic, this style. It has the ball end, which is kind of nice, especially when you're working on boiler pumps and stuff. The only problem with these is like these Huskies, they're solid. They're going to last you a long time. The case, though, and this happens to most of my cases, is like they just break. Like the nub up here is broken. Not a big deal. You got throw it in pockets, but also like over time, where these slide in and out, loosen up, and sometimes your bag goes over, and it sucks when they all come flying out, and then you're looking at the little numbers and stuff. But you could buy a nice set of T-handle Allen keys, get a little bag like this, shove them in there. Bada bing, bada boom. You're good to go. Attach it to whatever bag you want. You know, you're on the go now. You know, this is always nice to keep as a backup, but these are going to do your work more than these are. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I got more of these types of videos coming up. If you enjoyed the content, please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.